Get ready to add to everything you know about manifestation and positive thinking. In the Jedi Sessions, the man known as King Smarty, Source in the Flesh and Galactic Gangster, was running a metaphysical war room from a basement in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, more than 5 years ago. This command center is where reality is not observed or predicted, but dictated, commanded, and oftentimes shown to King Smarty by our creator, Source himself. King Smarty and his crew of Jedi operate under Source directives. Their mission? A systematic ass-whooping of dark forces to reclaim a planet that has been hijacked. For a populace feeling suffocated by global mandates and systemic decay, King Smarty offers a radical, streetwise alternative. Stop being a victim and start issuing commands. The true king is back, and he's not asking for permission to fix the mess. They reinforced the wealth transfer for all of humanity. This included reinforcements for total debt forgiveness, specifically student loans, credit cards, and mortgages, and a monthly basic income of $2,000 to $5,000 for every human.
Everybody's going to experience the wealth transfer, no matter where you're at. That's something that Daddy wants that done, and it's going to get done. You can count it. Done.
Along with that, I'd like to see people not have any more financial worry, no matter how much money they have or don't have. That all ends.
That's a beautiful thing, and I've seen it, and it's a very, very beautiful thing. The energy behind the people after the fact is something that we all should be looking forward to. Done.
Ladies and gentlemen, you no longer pay rent. You no longer have to pay interest on your mortgage. In fact, I'll end your mortgage. I'm going to cut everything. You're no longer going to have to pay for food. I'm going to give you a grocery store. I'm going to give you free food. You're no longer going to have, you're going to have the greatest life ever.
If you're paying taxes, you volunteered. The sad part is you volunteered without knowing you volunteered. So we're going to cancel all the tax collectors. We're going to reinforce sending everybody back their fucking money, and people will be evaporated every day until it's done. Tag.
It's official. President Trump's plan to abolish the IRS is progressing. Why? Over the last few days, he has renewed or increased tariffs on dozens of countries around the world. And he says that this is his way to potentially replace the IRS, or at least the income tax, with the ERS, which is the External Revenue Service, the entity that collects tariff income.
Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said President Trump wants to abolish the IRS. Lutnick told Fox News the president wants instead to raise revenue by charging other countries. Trump himself has also floated the idea of abolishing federal income taxes as a part of his tariff and foreign nation tax plans.
Basic income was designed by the cabal and blah, blah, blah. That's a lie. That's not true. The basic income is designed literally from the creator. He wants everybody to have basic income. That came straight from him. Okay, and I would like to see it from anywhere from around 3,000 to 5,000 or 2,000 to 5,000, because it's that's the fastest way we can have everybody restore their health, their living quarters, all that. And it's going to be a planetary thing, not just fucking United States. That's the thing that annoys me. This is not about the United States. This is about humanity.
So Canada's Senate is one step closer to national basic income. Bill S206, introduced May 28th, just passed second reading June 4th, and now heads for committee in the Senate. The bill would require the finance minister to build a national framework for a guaranteed livable basic income, meaning anyone 17 plus in Canada could receive it.
Pretend governments that are still pushing the fears.
Reinforce them being shut down.
Have you dealt with Trudeau?
Yeah, he's already dead and gone. Don't worry about him.
I intend to resign as party leader, as prime minister, after the party selects its next leader.
I would like to tag and bag the blue states
and anywhere in the world where there are still mandating the stupid mask, that just reinforce it ending, please.
Tag.
Prime Minister.
A return to normal life. That's what British Prime Minister Boris Johnson promised in Parliament today.
We will remove all remaining domestic restrictions in law.
Up to from 200 to 500,000 people. The majority of these individuals are already handled. I've been remote viewing and seeing them being arrested and taken off to different places. Plus the evidence already shows that they've been locked up and all that good stuff. So
we are arresting fucking everybody in Congress that is guilty of treason, which is fucking hundreds of you dipshits. Follow me, sign the treaty, we're taking our country back, and the enemy is gonna be lined up and shot and hanged county to county. Yeah, we're the ones who raided the FBI and arrested 305 and counting dual citizens that were in the Fuckboys Incorporated, ATF, and DEA. And they had 24 children that they were draining the blood from. These types of operations have been facilitated under federal facilities as lily pads all over the country. These are their prisons, juvenile detention facilities, and federal office buildings. Your muscle, Congressman, that you thought would protect you is either dead or in custody, or they're hiding, you dumb bitch.
If Daddy allows, with Daddy's approval, can we try to reinforce exposing the entire pandemic agenda and also what is going on with the vaccines? Everything that has been in the dark, be it how many people have died.
So it's confirmed that they lied about the coronavirus. And you can see the tweet the White House put out earlier today. It has 50 million views. Now on the website, it states that the virus possessed a biological characteristic that is not found in nature. Social distancing was also completely made up. The whole standing 6 feet apart and wearing masks was completely arbitrary and not backed by science. So shutting down schools and businesses was not even necessary. Now China also originally explained that COVID naturally jumped from an infected animal to a human. However, critics are saying that China hid some very important information. It's very possible that a researcher was accidentally infected while studying bat coronaviruses at a Wuhan lab that then allowed the virus to spread outside the facility. So now the World Health Organization is admitting that the COVID-19 pandemic was a failure due to the fact that they basically just believed everything that China told them. All I'm gonna say is if you got vaccinated, brother, you are cooked. And the sad part is some people were basically forced to take the vaccine because their workplace didn't allow them to go if they weren't vaccinated.
The Central Planners imposed a fake pandemic. You know that story. People like Jeffrey Epstein, it's now public record, were involved as early as 2017 in setting up the scheme of this great pandemic for some investors to make a fortune, such as Bill Gates. Epstein and Bill Gates discussed, matter of public record, of how to get rid of the poor people. The centralization of...
Here I am sitting in front of you 6 years later saying, who the fuck do you think you were for doing that? It is a total disgrace what you did to this country. So let me ask you an opportunity to answer one question. Will you apologize, just apologize, to the people who you harmed through your actions? Will you say, do you have the dignity to just say you're sorry?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
The acceleration of the crumbling of Hollywood and all of those pedophiles and cannibals, and that it speed up and fall apart sooner than ever.
Reinforce with Daddy's intensity. Tag and done.
Apple roared into the TV game with a morning show, a superb drama, a superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, Don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and fuck off, okay? Our next presenter starred in Netflix's Bird Box, a movie where people survive by acting like they don't see a thing. Sort of like working for Harvey Weinstein.
But I really do not like Hollywood. It is not for me. The business really scares me. I understand that I'm a part of that business and I enjoy my kind of interactions with it. But that said, I am always looking for ways to kind of remove myself from it, to kind of just live as normal a life as possible.
Well, is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there, like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil.
Thank you to Satan for giving me inspiration on how to play this role.
On behalf of Amy, I'd like to thank the devil.
To have my first record ever and selling my soul to Hollywood Records.
I'm very honored to be able to receive this amazing award from the depths of my soul.
Let's reinforce the removal of all Rockefeller education systems and all the education that people have received from it completely be reversed.
In a few moments, I will sign an executive order to begin eliminating the Federal Department of Education once and for all. And it sounds strange, doesn't it? Department of Education, we're going to eliminate it, and everybody knows it's right.
Reinforce the sovereignty of each nation, like they've been trying to make us all the new world order, the one world order. That's bullshit. Every nation has a divine purpose, a source directive, a thing they have to do. So let's reinforce every nation. That every nation recognizes what they're here to do, and we do it. Done.
What is happening in Italy right now? 27 cities, to be exact, refuse to go to work, refuse to send their kids to school, refuse to go to the markets, the stores, make any purchases, shut the whole damn thing up because they are tired of their corrupt government. They done found out that it don't matter if you vote Democrat or Republican. There isn't gonna be a change unless they do something about it. Italy took a stance. Italy is completely on a standstill. Unions have come together. Workers, companies, the little people. And they said no mas to their corrupt government.
Palaces, they will be taken, demolished, whatnot, cleared, cleansed, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and also add the Truth Serum to all media platforms, even the so-called alternative media. Done.
First piece of advice to you is let's take care of our mental and physical health first before we embark upon what is going to be a journey to rebuild these communities back and rebuild them better than they were when we started this fire.
Recent outages have shown how just one...
What?
Bangladesh, Belarus, Djibouti, Egypt, Eritrea, Indonesia, Israel. Jordan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Mali.
I drove down the street, there was an unmarked state police cruiser, they were all fucking around. So I overcommit, so I got to fucking Tremont Park, and I was in the middle of so then I had to fucking keep coming, fucking running, I'm fucking hitting people with the car. Did you hear me? I was like, get the fuck.
Do you think Israel, forced the U.S.'s hand here, boxed the U.S. in on this?
Look, no one wants a nuclear war. No one wants a nuclear Israel, but we certainly don't want an endless war, plain and simple. What did I say? Oh, no. God, let me say that again. No one wants an endless war, but we certainly don't want a nuclear Iran. That's for sure. Okay?
At what point does
The Jedi sessions signal that humanity is in its last cycle of reincarnation. The old game of rebuild and destroy is over. We are already standing in the 6th dimension and beyond, and the only thing left to do is for the shepherds to lead the sheeple into a world without economic hardship, malevolent programming, or physical death. In this high-vibration reality, we're using love less as a soft sentiment and more as a weapon used to dissolve the matrix. With the veil gone, the final responsibility rests on the individual to recognize their own power and authority. If reality is simply a matter of frequency and command, what is the first thing you would choose to tag and bag in your own life?